2, 1. Woo!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
All
right.
Yes.
Oh, what a great year it's been.
Yeah. And we got
Happy New Year, guys.
yeah. Next year to look forward to now.
Yeah, this year now. It's 2026, everyone.
Woo!
What?
Yes.
Well, let's kick the year off.
Yes.
Looking back, because you guys told us you want to see loads of cool stuff that we did during 2025.
Yes. Some great memories, some great moments in this one.
And there's a few things we threw in ourselves that we wanted to see too, because we'd forgotten. Happy New Year, everyone!
Happy New Year! This episode is brought to you by our title sponsor, Team Cayote.
And also our awesome partners, Team Savox, Tonisport, Invisible Speed Mayako Youth Mentoring Program, Beach RC, Orlowski Racing Line, RSRC, EuroRC, Mal Graphics, 36 Mood.
Thing about this show is, if you watch to the end, it makes so much more sense.
Why are we always eating things?
Anyway, John, you win. We're supposed to eat it.
What?
It's our pet.
Not a lot of response to the what cheese makes the best chassis question.
Too specific. There is one suggesting Swiss T6 aluminum.
Well, actually, he suggested Emmental.
That's immental. You know, we've been sorting out the studio this week.
Yeah.
I found this old camera.
Nice, nice. Does it still work?
I don't know, but we've got a show to do, so
Yeah.
let's go. Nick, it's Matt.
Hi, Matt.
How would you like to represent Great Britain in a RC endurance challenge which involves Bajas and travelling to Spain?
No, not really.
Okay, but the thing is, I mean, it's it's going to be great weather. The sun's going to be out.
I really appreciate you thinking of me, mate, but I think I'll give it a miss, mate.
Okay.
1 week, Vegas, 1 week in Silverstone,
Yeah. You vegetarian?
Am I a vegetarian?
Yeah. Are you not all right?
Why are you asking for a vegetarian? No, I'm not a vegetarian.
Right. Okay. Cool. Normal meal option
What do you mean normal meal option?
on the plane. Okay. So
I can't go to Spain.
and it's DAMAN.
Yes, you know it is.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, at the end of the race, we had climbed up several positions and beaten several major countries. And I had several beers because I'd kind of finished a couple of hours beforehand. And, I know you shouldn't drink and drive, but it's only a radio-controlled car, so I don't think that really counts. And it was good fun, and the team was having a great time, and we all felt really emotional.
Check it out. Built to move, made to win, all black. Lightweight, game ready.
From warm-up to win, this is your edge. Sleek, confident, unstoppable. The Team Cayote Classic Fit Hoodie.
Whoa, doing a 360! He did a 360 down the main straight.
Yeah, I know it's a big decision, Mrs. Goggins, but if you do press the subscribe button, then the YouTube algorithm will realise that RC is a big community and will push the sport to more people, and the whole of RC will grow. Yeah, well,
How we doing? Let's do we got her? We got her. Okay, great. Okay, what are these numbers looking up? Okay, these are rookie numbers. These numbers aren't gonna last. These numbers, you know what we need to do with these numbers? We need to sweep these low numbers away. We need to sweep them right out. We're just gone. Just out, gone. You look at me. We gotta, you see these numbers? These numbers, they're way too low. We want them up.
Yeah,
up to the sky, man. To the sky. You know where we're going? I'll tell you. Don't even think about that anymore. We are here. We're here right now. Okay? That's where we are right now. What we want to do, what we need from you guys is get a little bit of, we need to hit this line right here, that line right there. You know what that line is right there? That line is 90K. Let's do it.
89,800 up to 90,000 this week by the next show.
You know it. Let's do it.
I sure hope so.
In fact, dear viewer, this was pre-recorded and the channel already hit 90K, but still, we need you to subscribe.
So last week we brought you this footage from the Elite RC coverage of the INS 15 event in Michigan, where racers Aiden Horn and former world champ Tater Sontag got into it after one of the A-main races.
Now, they are not ex-teammates, as we reported, correct?
Yes, that is correct. I mean, what would an RCTV news piece be without an, apology at some point?
Sorry. Anyway, we've got some interesting comments on this piece, as we usually do when we show some racer drama.
The most well thought out comment, though, is this one that came in from our Facebook page. Now, you can read the whole comment here if you pause the video, but these lines stand out to us.
I feel there should be real consequences for this kind of behaviour. Suspensions and fines are imposed in other professional motorsports. And also, even at club level, the amount of money and time invested can be ruined by some jackass. I really think a lot of responsibility rests on the shoulders of the race directors and sanctioning bodies and sponsors to hold drivers accountable and set the tone for the entire industry.
And what's great about RC is that there are very few sports where you, as a hobbyist in your spare time, can really mix it up and compete directly with full-time professionals.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to try that with like cage fighting.
Ew, no. Well, maybe Quidditch or something, but there's no pro leagues for that as far as I know.
And really, when cash bonuses are on the table, the vibe for the top contenders in racing definitely changes.
But it's also true that young fans really do look up to pro racers.
That's right. And if those young fans are aspiring racers themselves, well, then you can see where things can get complicated when they try to emulate their heroes.
And if you want to derail any discussion of full-size racing, just bring up Max Verstappen and all of the rules clarifications that are just around him.
Now, for his part, talking with Aiden Horn about the incident and about his outburst, he says as of last week, he hadn't heard from Tater, and he isn't sure about how Tater feels about him, but he holds no resentment or hostility towards him.
Aiden also does add, and we quote, "I'm just disappointed in how he chooses to race me at times."
But as we've said before, we love the energy and passion that racers have for RC, whether it's their hobby, their sport, or their livelihood.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Before you drink any more, they've got an important job to do.
Yes.
You need to fill out the voting form for the RC Racing Awards, which is coming on the 21st of January.
Yeah. And that link for that is coming right there on the screen and also in the description. So make sure and check that out.
Yeah, you and a load of RC brands could start 2026 off with a win because you could get big prizes. Let's take a look.
Introducing the RC Racing Awards. It's time to celebrate the best performing drivers, teams, and brands in our sport this year. You tell the industry who has the best customer support, who is really pushing things forward with innovations, and who are the best RC content creators out there. Let's honor the best drivers in our sport and raise our hands to the stars of the future with the Rising RC Star Award. The People's Choice Awards. We know who wins the championships, but who is the best for you? Who wins? You decide. Cast your votes, and you could win big RC prizes with the RC Racing Awards 2026.
It seems it's becoming a habit with us now, starting our main stories with an apology, but here we go.
Yep, last week we mentioned the winner of the German 112 Stock Nationals as an afterthought, might I add, but we neglected to announce the winner of the modified class.
That's right. Jan Ruthiski took the 112th Modified German Series, thanks to Team Savox servos, we should add.
And you know what? Enough is enough, you know? Modified guys, they deserve their moment in the spotlight. They put in as much effort as the rest of the racers. They need their time. They need to be featured. Modified guys matter.
The stock class gets so much coverage with the big names and the big budgets, and the modified guys, you just never hear about them.
You don't, and we need to turn that all around. From now on, we're going to turn it around.
You know it. And actually, if you have a good result, drop us a line, or better yet, a video.
Yeah, if anyone's taken any, I don't know. But, you know, when it comes to finding out about good results, you know what we could do?
Oh, Oh, all right then. Here we go. Just want to ask if you had any good results from the weekend.
Nah.
Taking my dog out and keep him fit and having a good exercise.
All right, fabulous.
Results?
Yeah, any good results?
Yeah, I went to a concert.
Yeah? Who'd you see?
Aurora.
I was just working.
Okay, just working. How about you?
My football team won, so I'm alright about that.
Oh, well, there you go. Result.
Thank you.
Fabulous. Great, thank you.
Have a nice day, guys.
Result.
One of the great highlights of the week, 8-year-old Indian Eric Samuels bumping 3 times in the Nitro Buggy Finals. Fantastic to see.
We are here with Pocket Rocket Eric Samuel. You've been in 5 of the 6 races. You've bumped up from the L to the K to the J, and you've just won the I main. You look super excited. How are you feeling?
Very nice. From India, I was coming first in India. I came to international. I was last in first. Then I came first in finals.
What would you like to say to everybody watching?
Thank you for watching my video. Thank you, Dad. You were a very good pit stop for me.
Well done. Keep the roll going, mate. Good luck in the next one.
Thank you, everyone.
And now, Frank, it's time for your medicine.
Did you ever have an RC dream car?
Oh, well, yeah, mine was the HPI Nitro Monster King.
Mine was the Kyosho Turbo Optima Mid.
Sounds like a pretty cool release, Frank. Did it just come out?
Well, it's been re-released with modern plastics by the original designer. There's a whole line of Kyosho retro kits out now. Yes, it's been updated with modern plastics by the original designer. It's perfect to race in vintage buggy classes.
That's amazing. It sounds like it would be a great project to build for a YouTube channel.
Oh, you know it, Sonny.
And you know what would make great electronics for a car like that?
Cayote!
Here he is in a video from Robert Batlle, putting a malgraphic sticker set on his radio.
Very nice. And how long did it take him?
Maybe like 2.5 hours to put the stickers on, and still didn't finish.
Because it's malgraphic, so I need to be really careful.
We are not listening what you are saying.
Typical racers, spending all that time prepping at home, fly around the world, and use your hours at the track to put stickers on your radio?
The word of the week is tariffs, and how they will affect our sport, where pretty much every race package contains a range of parts coming from somewhere in Asia. So let's go over to Frank in the RCTV Financial Reporting Nerve Centre to find out everything we've learned from this developing picture.
Just looking at the financials, so yeah, things are, yeah, it's, I mean, basically it's, nobody knows.
Buongiorno! Hello, RC world.
Buongiorno.
Hey, it's RC legend at Sushihara. Buongiorno and Sushihara. Let's see what he's talking about.
First up, big news with the big numbers.
Yes, we hit 103,000. That's insane. The journey we've come on, what we've done together, what you've done for us.
What you've helped us do is
grateful.
Epic.
And
amazing.
Unfortunately, it means we're going to keep going with this nonsense. In fact, settle an argument for me, because when I look at this picture, I think this is a canoe. Frank thinks it's a kayak. He's wrong.
No, I'm right.
He's wrong.
He's wrong.
He thinks this. I've been canoeing in this.
I've been kayaking in this.
And I've been kayaking in this. Have you been canoeing in this? No, because it's not a canoe. settle us. So if you can't think of anything to say, put something in the comments. Just canoe or kayak will do.
Yeah.
But we would like more comments, if
Yeah.
that's all right.
Yeah.
Thanks, please.
At least settle that argument.
Yeah, help us out with that one.
Well, that's just about all we've got time for this week. Time to wrap up the show. Did we miss anything? Hit us up at...
I did win a regional 2 weeks ago.
Who was that?
Hey there, we can't believe it, but you've made it to the secret after show.
Yes. First, we want to honor our heroes.
And for everyone else, we don't want to say goodbye. We want you to join us.
Yeah. If you want us to be able to keep making this content and coverage, there's a few ways that you can help.
Yeah. First and most importantly, you can hit subscribe.
Then, if you really want to support us, you can become an RCTV Hero by joining the channel. Click join down below on YouTube, and the link for that is also in the description.
If you want to rep RCTV, then go to rcracingtv.com and buy some merch.
Finally, if you want to help us just keep the lights on, then you can buy us a coffee right here.
Right down there, or in person if we bump into you at the track.
Now, if you're still watching after all that, then it's time to pick your next clip. I would say the top one.
No, I think this one is way more their speed. I think this is the one that they'll like.
Okay. Well, either way, thanks and goodbye.